Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, voice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust out like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they along like killer, voice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do sweet, so me do it like killer. Phantom, I say my voice sweet like killer. Save you, say, if you speak like killer. Cause people are suffer and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I figure it like killer. Put food pan poor people plate like killer. See that? A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receive. Say to the fans, say me dark like Rodney. Hate and say for me talk like Rodney. More people in me heart like Rodney. Me keep it real for me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney. So me want shell every state like Rodney. Every day me young not age like Rodney. Me a DJ with a rage like Rodney. Bad like you. Young God like you, strong like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, voice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust out like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they along like killer, voice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do sweet, so me do it like killer. Phantom, I say my voice sweet like killer. Save you, say, if you speak like killer. Cause people are suffer and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I figure it like killer. Put food pan poor people plate like killer. See that? A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receive. Say to the fans, say me dark like Rodney. Hate and say for me talk like Rodney. More people in me heart like Rodney. Me keep it real for me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney. So me want shell every state like Rodney. Every day me young not age like Rodney. Me a DJ with a rage like Rodney. And if you this me you get a page like Rodney. So me do it make medicine like Rodney. I grade and NSC like Rodney. So them can't stop enemy like Rodney. But we no two friend enemy like Rodney. A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rage.
Yo, this body of fuck, we have to play it again.
Bad like you, young God like you, strong like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, voice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust out like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they along like killer, voice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do sweet, so me do it like killer. Phantom, I say my voice sweet like killer. Save you, say, if you speak like killer. Cause people are suffer and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I figure it like killer. Put food pan poor people plate like killer. See that? A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every every blessing you receive. Say the fans say me dark like Rodney. Hate and sleep and me talk like Rodney. More people in me up like Rodney. Me keep it real from me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney. So me want shell every state like Rodney. Every day me young not age like Rodney. Me a DJ with a rage like Rodney. And if you this me you get a page like Rodney. So me do it make medicine like Rodney. I grade and NSC like Rodney. So them can't stop enemy like Rodney. But we no two friend enemy like Rodney. A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait man the day when you grieving. Kill and me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait man the day when you grieving. Kill and me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait man the day when you grieving. Kill and me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving.
Scuba! Them girl robot duba! Ha! Kaboom! A man great. You have to tell him while him living. Nobody wait until you're grieving. Big up Sassy Platinum, formerly known as Sassy Silver. Yo, that tune the bad like wow. Me I wonder how that be the thing not out them more. Cause she have the voice, she have the style, she have the flow, she have the looks. So how her thing not out them more? Why hold back her thing? That's why me tell some people say. You say if I just talent alone, would have whole heap more big artists in a dancehall if I just talent alone do it. Sometimes you need the right connections, you need the right plug. Tired for telling you that. And that's why we can't stop Red Killer for the contribution we make for dancehall. Can't stop Red Killer for them contribution there. So we could big up some people now. We see who all check in already. We see Alliance for Life there. Howard Monticchio, big up. Yaigel, up. Michael Partner, big up. Biggie Smalls, boom bang, connect. Higgins, Alliance Army Base. Kappas 13, up. O'Neal Blake. Upset a cracks. I don't remember seeing that person over here before. Big up. Barn Vex, you there. Up, you know. Jano, bless up yourself. Big up. Big up all of the people who check in. And big up all of the people who are going to check in. Alright, so right now we are going to talk about the bounty killer situation with him visa. Because this thing to me is a mystery. And we want to try to solve the mystery in a night. Yeah. We want to try to solve the mystery in a night. Yeah. Yeah, Biggie Smalls. Club of the girl, them rubber dubber. You don't know that thing they said. Yeah, man. Mandela Strength. Bounty Killer is the only artist remaining that don't sign the B-Man compassionate contract. Me not think Sizzla sign it either. DJ Evelina, bless up yourself. Always a pleasure to see you over here. Babsy, big up. Big up on yourself. Sean, up. Yeah, people, I'm just a check in. You know what, I drop the Sassy Platinum again and make some more people check in because it's a good reason we are going in the night, you know. Marlon Morgan, up. And remember, pepper seed. Big up yourself, mama. And remember for voters on the check-in, you know. Want to say drop the sassy platinum again? Who want to hear it again? Put in the chat, let me see it. If you want to hear this sassy platinum again, say drop it. If you don't want to hear it again, say drop it. We could go and make some more people check it. All right.
Bad like you, don't got like you, tang like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, vice and sting away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust you like killer, talk out like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't best come across like killer. And they long like killer, vice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do streets, I me do it like killer. Phantom I say my vibe sweet like killer. Save yourself, if you speak like killer. Cause people are tough and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I feel great like killer. Put food pan poor people plate like killer. See that? A man great, you fi tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in.
It's gonna vote on the poll.
Every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receive. Say to the fans, say me dark like Rodney. Hate and say for me talk like Rodney. More people in my heart like Rodney. Me keep it real for me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney. So me want shell every state like Rodney. Every day me young not age like Rodney. Me a DJ with a rate like Rodney. And if you this me you get a page like Rodney. So me do it make medicine like Rodney. I grade and NSC like Rodney. So them can't stop enemy like Rodney. But we no two friend enemy like Rodney. A man great.
Yo, Sashi Platinum give me a vibes like would I want to see her in a clash. Would I want to see her in a clash setting. Cause me I tell her, mama aggressive on the rhythm. Mama deal with the rhythm a way. Mama deal with the rhythm a way. Jano. Sassy Platinum, I have to go pass through one of them night up on the live. I make a whole a reason. Big man thing. Alright, so we go get in our reasoning. We're going to get in our reasoning now. The fans them want to know why Bounty Killer. Where say you know our Babsy? Well, maybe you have to go line up the link. Maybe you have to go line up the link. Alright, so the $1 million question what the fans them want to know. Why Bounty Killer don't get back in visa? What the reason why them take it in the first place? And when me I hold them reason, yeah, me like point out some things because sometimes some people are at the back of the class and you have to allow them to catch up. So we all know that a visa from another country is a privilege, not a right. Say it again. A visa is a privilege, not a right. So, me no want nobody get the wrong idea as if we are argue like visa is a right. But at the same time, there should be some standard by which we can go by. We say, all right, if the man is losing visa, these are the likely reasons, or these are the likely reasons. But when the man who lose the visa himself can't explain why him lose it because him not get a good reason, then it causes the fans them to speculate and fill in the blanks. So me I go back to an interview where Killer do with the Fix about a year ago. And me I go play the clip where me I play a clip and then we are going to break it down and see. We are going to break it down and see. So I could hear what Killer say in another clip here.
When my boss, everybody think me a labor, right, you know. Trudeau does like me.
Oh.
Because him see me as a rebel, we stand for the people.
Yeah.
And him know me born at Trenchtown and grow at Riverton and Callalabed and Seaview, Diarted, PMP communities. But him never see me as a political advocate. That's why he joined force with me. And then me used to do the jamboree and do all of the champion action and everything. That's one thing why America took my visa too. And they don't want to admit it. It's all about LGBT and daughters. That's why they took my visa. I done nothing.
Yeah.
Me is a straight man. I mean, I like no bend up man. No lean boy. I send this to the world. LGBT don't like me and me don't like them. What the problem? It's hypocrisy or democracy. Me not have no right. One to my pride. One to my dignity. One to my sovereignty. Me like what me like. I mean, no like what me no like. I wanna like, go fight.
True.
That is it.
Drops mic.
I'm in a shy from speak what it is.
Yeah.
The one split from a church in America could not cause no visa cancellation. Have been granted waiver for 12 years after. For that, mean pardoning you. All of a sudden you not pardon me again.
Yeah.
For the same spliff. Is that a new spliff? A two spliff?
It's a new brand.
Bumbuckler.
All right. So we are going to break it down, you know. Because we want to know if a democracy or hypocrisy. We are going to break down some things with him say. So, Killer said them hold him with a weed. Them go through him luggage in a 1997 and them find a spliff in him luggage. See him? And him say him never go before on court or nothing. Him just pay $500 US. And I think a same place in the airport him pay it. Or immigration or wherever. But him say him never go before on court. Him just pay $500 US. And him say him a get waivers after that for 12 years. So him rule out this cliff. And under those circumstances, would rule out this cliff too. Would rule out this cliff. So, make we start break it down now. Is it a pushback from the LGBTQ community? Is that what it is? Now, when me assess that, me have to say no. Why me say no? Because Capleton get back in US visa in a 2023 and Sizzler get back from US visa in a 2024. Now, the people who know dancehall music know say the fire with Sizzler and Capleton blaze upon the LGBTQ community. And on a normal fire. So, in my humble estimation, me not think Killer Bun a hotter fire than them two man there. And me can't recall a time when Sizzler ever compromise him stance for the LGBTQ community. I can't recall a time when me see Sizzler compromise him stance. As a matter of fact, when Sizzler get back in visa, him do a show in Miami, and you know watch a clip here. Alright? You see that? That time in Miami, after him get back in visa, the man say him write him song and him sing it anywhere him go. And then him drop him song. Watch again. So, if Sizzler get back in visa and Capleton get back in visa, then Bounty Killer should get back in visa. So me I rule out that. Me I rule out LGBTQ. Because if at that, it is clear, say, on a democracy, a hypocrisy. So me I rule out that. Because we see other artists will burn the same fire and utter fire get back for them thing. So what is it? He mentioned, say, him work with Dodos on some projects on behalf of ghetto people. So maybe at that. All right. We have to, your pepper seed, it might be a combination of things. That's why we are going through a process of elimination and see if a democracy or hypocrisy. Watch this now. He must say, him do some project with Dodos on behalf of ghetto people. Him do like all the West Kingston, Jamboree and them thing there. But we all know, say, anything what we do with ghetto people and ghetto issues, Killer got involved. There's a reason why them call this man the ghetto gladiator, you know. There's a reason why them call this man the poor people governor. And the reason is, from Bounty Killer forward on the scenes, him always a do what he can to help ghetto people. Whether him a give back, whether him a use him voice, whether him a support an event, or whatever, but him always a try to help ghetto people. Now watch out. Remember, you know, how Jamaica set up, especially back in them time there. Every garrison have a strong man or a dan. We know that. Every garrison have a strong man or a dan. Who put them people in place? Politician. We know the history, you know, we don't have to go back over it, you know. We know the history, we don't have to go back over it. See? We know say every garrison, every ghetto back in them time there, have a strong man or a dan. And whether you're a politician, whether you're a businessman, whatever contract or project you're going to do in a ghetto, there's somebody there where you have to talk to. We know that for a fact. Which means it is not unreasonable or it is not unthinkable for Killer work with Dodos for anything we have to do with ghetto people in our West Kingston or support any event. And me I go argue, say him not the only artist who do that either. Killer not the only artist who do that. So unless there are some other links what we don't know about. And if so be the case, why we never see an extradition request come with Killer name upon it then? Because if Killer did involve outside of a support ghetto people event and try assist ghetto people, if Killer did involve in some other things what we don't know about, then why we not see Killer name upon an extradition then? Why we never see that? And remember, you know, we could use another example. We can use Vice Cartel. We can use Vice Cartel, you know, because remember, there are allegations there that says Vibes Cartel link with Klansman gang. There are those allegations. As a matter of fact, Sir P built a channel on that. But we see Vibes Cartel get back film visa in a 2025. So, what is it? What we are miss? Obviously, we are miss something. Obviously, we are miss something. Make we look on criminal charges now. Me don't know if Killer have no criminal charge. Me don't know if Killer being a felon. As a matter of fact, if the Jamaican government did have information that Bounty Killer was involved in criminal activities or gang activities, there's no way him could have collect an order of distinction the other day. Let me say that again. If Killer did have any criminal charges pending against him, if Killer did involve in any gang or gang activities, if Killer did mix up with the underworld, the criminal underworld, there's no way he would collect an order of distinction from the Governor General. Heroes they gone. So we still have to ask the question, what is it? Now, we say Buju Banton in a 2011. Them convict Buju for conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute 5 kilograms of cocaine. Buju go serve time on that. Buju forward and Buju get back in visa. So when you're waiting at the balance, 5 kilograms of cocaine, 1 spliff, it now add up. The thing just now add up. Look on this again. Busy Signal in a 2012, them find him 30K, so 30,000 US dollars, and 6 months because in the abscond on a drug charge when he did have back from in a 2002 when he cut off the electronic monitor and forward to Jamaica. See? So that catch up with him in a 2012. But busy having US visa. So when you weigh everything and you put everything into perspective, me still can't come up with a valid reason why some other artists get back for them visa, but Killer can't get back for him visa. What is the problem? Because on a Bounty Killer alone, burn people from the LGBTQ community. We don't have no evidence say Bounty Killer involved in any gang or any criminal activities or linked to any criminal underworld or have any criminal conviction. So therefore, the funds fill in the blanks themselves. The fans have to try and fill in the blanks themselves. Because the thing now add up. Now me could understand, if certain artists never get back for them visa. Me could understand. But when me see certain artists get back for them visa and Killer still not get back for him visa, then we have to ask what go on. We have to ask what go on. I mean, I wonder if Babsy, me soon drop the link. Me never got talk too long. Me I wonder if this is a case where the Ministry of Foreign Affairs need to get involved. Because here's a man, an international recorded artist, have fans all over the globe, and would argue saying the bulk fans them in the United States. And him can't travel to the United States from 2010. From 2010 or 15 years that. Now what me get my maths right. 15 years that. Which means you can't do no show in other market there. You can't promote no song in other market there. It is likely that even if an artist they want to collab with you on a project, then probably I got to think twice or link somebody else because you can't forward in the market to do the promotion. If them are going to go on a promotion tour, you can't forward to do the promotion tour. So, in every case, Killer is at a disadvantage. In every case, Killer is at a disadvantage. And me think, as me say, even though a visa is a privilege and we can't demand it, but me think we can at least get some answers. We say, okay, this is it or that is it. Yeah, me think so. Or me think at least Killer should be cleared. Or he should be clear in his own mind as to why him not get back the visa. And based on how him attack, him not clear in his mind either. I guess in game in the panto. Which means him still can't tie down a reason if he say, alright, at this or at that. So, it clear then to Killer get a fight. But why am I get the fight there? Why am I get the fight there? Because it clear say him I get a fight, but why? Why am I get the fight there? Because if Buju, Captain, Sizzler, Cartel, if them man they get back for them visa, Killer can get back for him visa too. If we are deal with fairness, if them man they get back for them visa, Killer can get back for him visa too. So what is the problem? I could get some other perspectives. I could drop the link. Yeah, something not add up. Something definitely not add up with a visa situation here and Bounty Killer. Something definitely not add up. Something not make sense. Tony, big up. J advice you there. Got him. I see Frynex passed through earlier. I don't know if I'm still there. Big up yourself. Live application up. Yeah, see me drop the link there. You know. All of there, so me drop the link. Babsy, where you there? Yeah, Babsy, maybe you can shed some light on this way. Because me don't know what I go.
Scuba, good evening. The
Good
Prime
evening.
Minister, the Prime Minister of St. Thomas. What's up, man? You good?
There, I know. And you know, me did have a video before you say nothing, Babsy. Me did have a video for play, you know, as I said that.
Yeah.
Me see Damian Crawford going on my place with you.
Oh yeah.
And me I go play the video where he make a pass through.
Yeah, man. Okay. Damian Crawford. And I'm in St. Thomas. The walk in an area called Salt Lane. Salt Lane is a place that is dependent on the dump that is in St. Thomas. A lot of people here who live here, and some of them make them living on the dump. So we're just here with some of the people and we want to know, could the children in this community not be on the PATH program? On what basis could they have been taken off the PATH program? So I made this video on the PATH to come down to this community and analyze every single house in this community so that the children can participate in school, not going to school for the necessary amount of time, because most have not been given the opportunity to be on PATH. So making another call for PATH to come and register the children in this community so that they can get a reasonable chance at life.
All right, you know, see that? That's how people are living at 2025. People still are living under them condition there in a 2025. And that's why I'm telling you, say, God bless a bounty killer with him voice. We always advocate for poor people. Because think about if a 2025 and the people are living at that condition, down a Salt Lane, right on the dump. Just go back 20 years in your mind and imagine the condition. Now, hear me, I go say to Mr. Crawford, that we have come up in the political season. Want someone to forward on the platform so we can ask them some real questions. We don't like when to go up on the friendly interview with them. Go see some friendly face and smile. Because you see for the 18 years of PNP in a power, I surrounded it still. And Andrew Holness I do now, 2 term. And I surrounded still stay. That's why I'm telling you, say me not do politics. Me I work with anybody where I work with the people them, and them me I work with. Me not dieted to nothing or nobody. But we could left the political talk for next time. Babsy, tell me what I want to kill a visa now. Give you try your perspective. What you think I want?
This thing is deep, you know. It's a real deep situation. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me because they're not going to be able to understand what I'm saying. But I want you to reason with me so you can understand what is really happening here. So you guys know there's a thing called a Dancehall Mafia, right? In Jamaica. You know that this is a real thing, right?
Dancehall Mafia.
Yeah, we're just gonna call it that. It's not men in black suits and all of this stuff with briefcase and thing, but there's a dancehall mafia in Jamaica that controls every single artist that busts. It controls everything in Jamaican music, in the Jamaican music industry, right?
No, so me know Dan Mafia, but tell me some more. Tell me what go on.
So watch it now. Watch it now. The most important thing to the dancehall mafia is to keep the dancehall ecosystem alive in Jamaica. Because when the dancehall ecosystem is alive in Jamaica, the liquor companies make money and the woman selling chicken foot soup makes money and everybody lives happy when dancehall is running smooth. You see, when dancehall starts to have problems, people start losing money and this cycle kind of gets messed up. Now, Bounty, Beanie, Movado, and Idonia lost their visa in 2010, right? This is because of the dancehall mafia. They're the reason that they lost their visas. It's not to do with crime in America and all these other things. It's the mafia that had the visas revoked from them.
So who in the mafia? Who make up the mafia? Yeah? The dancehall mafia. Yeah? Who make?
Well, remember, I'm not Blandon with my face covered, so I don't know if I can really come and talk people name and thing. But the mafia consists of a whole heap of dancehall people that basically control every single move that happens.
All right. Without calling name, are we talking about dancehall artists? Are we talking about producers? Are we talking about politicians? Are we talking about people in the upper echelons of society? Like, who are these people?
They're the people that benefit from dancehall running smoothly. So if you are a car dealership and selling Mark X's, you need your Mark X's to move. So it's normally people that are in the upper echelon. It's some artists, but it's like the media. It's everyone. It's a whole cycle of people that have to like work together to keep this thing moving and keep it spinning. So the reason in 2010 the visas were revoked was because dancehall needed to keep these guys on the ground in Jamaica, because reggae almost took over from dancehall from 2003 to 2008. That was one of the most powerful reggae runs that Jamaica ever had. So this is where you saw the emergence of Richie Spice. You had Junior Kelly. This is when Jah Cure catapulted into stardom. So when the drop leaf rhythm and, the Fifth Element rhythm and these rhythms came out, they actually bumped out dancehall rhythms across the diaspora and across mainstream. And then in 2005, Junior Gong came out with Welcome to Jamrock, and he went mainstream automatically. When reggae is running the ground, dancehall is not happy because Richie Spice is not coming to Weddy Wednesday and buying 50 bottles of Casamigos, right? Lutan Fire is not on the ground buying Hennessy and supporting the ecosystem of dancehall.
So but that reason they sound simplistic though, because it sound like you say the dancehall mafia we are talk about is made up of people across different parts of society.
Correct.
So you have people who are politicians, you have people who are dancehall artists, are players in the industry. You might have other business people. So you say like it make up of different people across society in a powerful places.
Right.
And you're saying that because of the emergence of reggae at a particular time in Jamaica, they conspire, because it would have to be a conspiracy with the US Embassy and the consulate to revoke these people visa.
They don't have to conspire. They're the embassy.
No, but I'm saying, so the dancehall mafia make up of people who in an embassy too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they just pull the visas. You've gone through every single reason as to why it can't be this, it can't be that. They pulled the visas because they needed dancehall to stay on the ground. 2010, to make sure that reggae did not come back and dominate the ground. They can't have reggae dominate. They don't want reggae to dominate at all in Jamaica.
Why not though?
Because the system can't run with reggae men running it, right? Like Richie Spice and these guys are not a part of the ground. They don't run. They don't help dancehall when they're running the ground. They don't help that, even though they help internationally. And reggae is the more powerful music of the two genres. When reggae is in power, dancehall does not win at all.
All right, so it's all like I say, the reason is commercial then. Because you say when dancehall at on the ground, you have the whole heap of party, them liquor sell,
Right.
everything a sell. So you say it's a economic benefit to whoever the dancehall mafia be, or whoever make the dancehall mafia. And so they are going to do everything they can to ensure that that dancehall music is alive and well on the ground. That
right. Yes. So now this is 2010. Now Bounty Killer, being the voice of the industry, right, Pay attention now. Tommy Lee comes out in 2012. Tommy Lee is an industry plant. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Tommy Lee is an industry plant. He was put into the industry for a reason. The mafia can put whoever they want wherever they want, and they let them run. They do they can do anything. So Tommy Lee emerges now. Bounty was vocal against Tommy Lee, saying, "Look, this Uncle Demon thing go work, right?" The problem is Tommy Lee's bringing all these other people into the dance hall, Mobe into the dance hall. So we don't want Tommy Lee to go away because he's feeding the dance hall ecosystem. So Bounty trying to silence Tommy Lee is a very bad thing for the mafia. How could Tommy Lee walk in off the street and clash Killer with no repercussions? When in dance hall could a rookie come and clash a veteran and not see any ramifications for it? How could he just come in and start calling Bounty Killer go ahead and all these things? How was he able to do that? That don't seem odd to you, Scuba?
Well, we could have argued say him did have the bucket at the Gaza bars, Wives Cartel, because at them time the Killer and Cartel did go at it.
Well, no. He was in jail. He was in prison at that time.
Yeah, but that no means him influence. Him influence never in a prison with him.
Yeah, but at the time, Popcorn was running the place. Popcorn was running the ground in 2011.
Yeah, but the cartel, you can't me discount or discredit the cartel influence though. As me I say, I try to look on this logically, because the information where you put across now, it a new information. I've never heard this before. I've never heard this from anyone before. So me just have to listen what you say and ask questions so we can come to a clearer understanding.
We're reasoning. We're not arguing. We're reasoning.
Yeah, man. That me I say we just want to come to a clearer understanding because it's a new information. We never hear this yet from nobody else.
Right. So that's how come Tommy Lee took on Bounty Killer. He took on Bounty because the mafia cannot allow Bounty to silence this new sound because these are the new guys coming into the reggae, into the dancehall scene, and Bounty standing up against them. Popcorn was running the ground in 2011, right? And then they pushed Tommy Lee forward as an industry plant. Then now dancehall starts going through another problem. So they need Bounty on the ground. The biggest song in Jamaica in the dance hall in 2012-13 was not a dancehall song. It was a soca song.
Which song that again?
Down to the ground, to the ground, to the ground again. Whoa, Bashment in town. Check out the girl, them winding down. Go down, go down. That was the biggest song in prime time in dancehall during this point now. So Bounty is in battling with Tommy Lee, all right? And now dancehall ends up battling with soca to shut down soca because they can't have Marshall running the ground in Jamaica. He doesn't feed the ecosystem.
Yeah, but you think of one song though, even let's say you're right. Let's say that was the artist song. You think of one song could have overthrown dancehall on the ground in Jamaica?
No, but what they did was they changed the pace of the music. That's how come Idonia came out with these faster songs. Tip on your toe, feel a fucking a girl. That's where he came from with that speed to shut down the Bashment soca from making bigger moves in Jamaica. The mafia's always on top of things. Right, well, they try to be.
All right, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let's say what you say are true.
Okay.
Why 15 years though? Why them need to revoke a visa for 15 years?
We're gonna get to that, right? We're gonna get to that. So that's what's going on during 2012. Cartel goes to prison. They need to secure the ground for dancehall. They got to make sure that dancehall keeps growing. Tommy Lee's bringing this new sound. Then they got to get these soca guys out, right? And then during that time, Homeboy comes out with ain't no giving it, never give up, and ain't no giving in. And how me for trust them in a certain? How you are to behind curtain, right? Chronics end up run out now, right? So they start panicking now because they cannot have a reggae run again in Jamaica. They can't have it. They
All right.
don't want it.
Let me take you back to a time.
Okay.
You remember one of the time when a garnet silk have the place?
Yeah.
So how comes we never have the dynamics to play out back in them time when you have the garnet silk and the lotion and them
Okay.
and the
Okay.
skipper?
Because dancehall and reggae have always had this yin and yang teeter-totter type of relationship with one another, right? So Dennis Brown and Gregory Isaacs and these guys were the hottest guys at one point. They're bigger than Josie Wills and Lieutenant Stitchie and these guys and whatever. Then Shaba and Super Cat come on. So it always kind of goes back and forth, back and forth. But you see, from 2003 to 2008, Richie Spice was God. Jacure was God. Then now Junior Gong goes commercial instantaneously with Welcome to Jamrock. This is not what they want. They do not want this dynamic. They don't want it. They don't want it. So the difference is
Babsy,
in Garnet Silk's time, Garnet Silk wasn't threatening as much to the ground as this new movement was in with Drop Leaf. Remember, Drop Leaf pushed out Pepper Seed rhythm, Showtime rhythm, Brockout rhythm. It's very difficult to push those rhythms aside because those are dancehall primetime rhythms. And Drop Leaf and Fifth Element push these rhythms out of the way, like in the diaspora across the Caribbean and in mainstream settings. Drop Leaf took over. That was the very dominant rhythm. You don't get that very often coming from reggae. So now Egyptian emerges. Remember, reggae got so big that they even made a mistake and let Marlon Asher slip out with Ganja Farmer from Trinidad. This is how powerful reggae is. Reggae is the most powerful music in Jamaica. It is
Babsy,
the most powerful music.
Yeah, so why fight it? Let me hear what Jerome has said. Jerome,
a pleasant good night to you all.
yeah,
Hi,
blessings.
Jerome.
Hey, Babsy, I hear you said something, but have you ever heard the saying in dancehall, as one gone, one born?
Yes,
You remember where that came from?
you tell me.
Third and up, you know.
When when um when Cartel a bust Tommy Lee, and him a introduce him to the patrons and dancehall fans. And him want them to give him a look in, and him say, people as one gone, one born. And then Tommy Lee start hum and start sing and so on. So when you said Tommy Lee was an industry plant, I would like you to elaborate, because everybody always say Empire boss him, Gaza boss him, Cartel boss him. But we all know when you say industry plant, like the system plant him in a dance hall, when the system was always fighting him and so on. But anyway,
No.
that's food for thought.
Okay. The system was fighting Tommy Lee at the end when they wanted to get rid of him when he fulfilled his obligations. But when he first came out, remember, he's the one that's like headlining Sting. He was the one put on the pedestal and put forward. And during that time, Popcorn had the bigger songs. Party Shot, like one M16, and them songs, those were the songs that were running the ground in Jamaica. So they propped up Tommy Lee. They
All
do
right,
this all the time. Trust and believe me, they do this all the time.
Jerome,
Yeah, yes, Tuba.
you ever hear the term or the name Dancehall Mafia?
No, I first may hear it.
Okay.
So I mean, unless it's people in the high society system, as Babsy talk about. But I first may hear about dancehall mafia.
All
But
right.
but
Let me ask you, Jerome. What you think? What when you analyze the whole situation with the visa? What you think?
I think a man them a get because remember saying Bounty can go to England and Popcorn can go to England, but they can't go to America. So there gotta be a stop in the system why some artists them can't forward. And sometimes me try to remember Poppy lyrics them and them things there. And I know like Poppy the campaign and I burn out the community people them where me could say maybe are that. And you
But
really
Caesar, yeah, Caesar bond them out all the while and them still get back for him. Capleton bond them Although
So,
I the easy part, yes,
what's the reason? Sizzler's not needed on the ground,
so
right? Busy Signal's not needed on the ground, right? Buju Banton is not needed on the ground in Jamaica.
but
So
So so how
they
is
can go
Bounty
anywhere
needed underground?
because Bounty has Bounty Sundays and he's a part of the dancehall ecosystem. They need him on the ground in Jamaica. So if he's in America flying away every single weekend, right? He's not
But
helping the
Babsy,
ground in Jamaica.
but remember, say Bounty nah do nothing on the ground like that. Me understand if them nah give like say Malidan or Raja Wild or Chronicle or them people that were they warm up the party them right now and warming up dancehall. But me just not see where Bounty even in the dancehall them a drop song or go crazy.
Right
You know,
now, right now
Bounty
they're just angry. They're just vexed with him. So they're just
because
toying with him now.
Bounty
They're
is like
angry with him.
I see bounty killers um, like Barry Salmons and them and they don't need it on the ground. They need it to just go out and explore and just the tour and go England or America,
Now,
Raleigh
now,
Wilkins Park. Yeah, so that's how I see them because them not tear up the dance them. Neither the old reggae artists, Luciano or Chronics, them are all these artists. So them need to just go out and fly out and explore them wings. I
yes,
understand now if it was like as Mr. Chronicle or them new artists here where they go and do them crazy stuff. Them is keeping the ground warm. I don't know,
but
I don't
Bugsy,
know.
yeah. So yeah, so no, but there.
Let me ask you this now.
Yeah, ask. Go
I go,
ahead.
yeah, may I go by your reason? So
Mhm.
right now, the biggest commercial artist right now in a dancehall, a Vibes Cartel. So how them allow him to leave the ground?
Vibes Cartel is the biggest commercial artist. Well, that's debatable, but will let people out to prove a point to other people. That's the thing, right? So Bounty right now, he's not needed on the ground. The mafia is just toying with him because they can and they don't like him. Because he came out the other day and he started to bun out trap dancehall. Trap dancehall is needed to fulfill the ground in dancehall in Jamaica. So Bounty Killer was going up against trap dancehall up to the other day. And they sent Shaggy out to come and say, listen, give the youths a chance with this trap dancehall. Shaggy's lying. Shaggy be touring with Sting and these guys. He know that trap dancehall ain't gonna go nowhere. So why would he come out and come and defend it? Why would Shaggy, of all people, who travels the world and knows what music will take on from what music will not take on, why would Shaggy come out and defend trap dancehall? Because he was sent out to go and defend it.
But
And
But
Bounty was the one bunning it out.
I not killer
but
alone burn out. I mean, not think him really burn it out. Him just a say the sound and a dancehall don't need to call it something else.
Right. And they don't want that because they need trap dancehall's money because trap dancehall brings the scammers. The scammers come and do the money pull up. So when you try to get rid of a major part of the financing, you're gonna have a problem. You can't get rid of trap dancehall because the
so
scammers come with it.
So it
so
look like
Babsy,
then it look like it's a double-edged sword then. Because you say on one and you say them need killer on the ground, but on the other and you say killer burn out certain things on the ground where them need
Yeah,
to come. So
yeah.
so it's a double-edged sword then. So him no win no night for him then.
No,
Suppose.
that's exactly why no one can explain why he can't get a visa.
so
There's a reason why he can't get a visa. It's because of him being too vocal against certain things. So then they want to pay him back. Okay, let's go back to Chronics. Chronics comes out, then Jesse Royal and Protege and these guys come out, right? The
Mhm.
Dancehall Mafia handpicks a no-name person and gives them a career named Omi. When I need motivation, where did he come from? Where did he come from? How does a no-name dancehall artist that nobody ever heard of turn around and get a mainstream hit with the snap of a finger? The mafia can put anyone in any place when it
But
comes to dancehall.
I mean I
no,
think
but Babsy,
Omi is not a dancehall artist.
no,
And that
but
another
Babsy, you have to
dancehall.
understand, so the song did sound good. Remember, some songs, when they come out, we can just know say it's a hit songs, We
The
can dance
song,
to the rhythm,
the,
we can relate. But Babs, you know what I stand for. And Scuba
No,
said
but listen, but
something.
watch it. The song was put out to rival Chronics and take away from reggae because it can't afford for the reggae movement. What's wrong with Chronics? How come Chronics not out here anymore? Them just drop Coffee. Coffee's another face of reggae. Why is there a problem for the reggae people? They can't allow reggae to run the ground. They can't allow it.
All right, so let me ask you something, Babsy. I heard Scuba said something to you earlier, and you
Yeah.
said that's debatable. Why you say that? Debatable with who?
I'm not going to
That's
get into that cartel conversation now, cause that,
Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
okay.
so what I'm saying is the mafia does not like Bounty Killer, and Bounty Killer is at their mercy. That's basically why he doesn't have a visa. The
But Beanie
mafia
did
does,
stagnant. Babsy, remember, so Beanie did stagnant, never have a visa, and then Beanie get his visa after years. So
but he
what
wasn't
was the?
vocal. But he wasn't vocal against the introduction of these new artists and this new sound. You can't find Beanie bunning out trap dancehall anywhere. It
all
was
right.
Bounty that was bunning out trap dancehall.
So why being
No
in
man,
lose
I
field
think
visa then? Because if cause may I try follow the reasoning. May I try follow the reasoning?
Okay.
And it kind of difficult for me follow.
Okay. In the beginning, they took away the visas because they needed dancehall men on the ground in Jamaica to make sure that dancehall stayed alive. They almost died because of the reggae run. The reggae run sucked the life out of dancehall.
All right. So
Dancehall has promised to never let reggae run the ground again in Jamaica. There is a reason why reggae does not run the ground in Jamaica. It has always been a back and forth. Sizzla comes out with Anthony B and yada. Why is it that it's been 20 some since Drop Leaf is 20 years ago? There's never been a dominant reggae run since then. It's because they will not allow the mafia will not allow reggae to get another run. They
all right.
won't.
Me could go back in the 90s when everybody could have traveled. Beanie could have traveled, Bunty could have traveled, Bojo could have traveled, Mad Crab. All of the man them were around the 90s could have traveled.
Right.
But dancehall is still around the ground even though them a travel.
The point is the run in 2003 to 2008 scared the shit out of the dancehall quote unquote mafia, right? This is now when Movado and Cartel start going at it and they took the energy off of reggae. That's what ended the reggae run. The Gaza Gully War is what ended the reggae run. If there was no Gaza Gully War, reggae might have been running for a lot longer. It was too dominant at the time and they couldn't do anything about it. They couldn't do anything about it.
All right.
So
So
Gaza and Gully War in 2008, right, took the attention off reggae and put it back onto dancehall.
so what is the disadvantage of having reggae around the ground? What the disadvantage?
Because Richie Spice does not have a 50-man entourage. He's not coming to buy 50 bottles of Casamigos, right? He's not buying chicken foot soup from the woman at the corner. The people don't, when these guys run the ground, that dancehall doesn't benefit. They don't benefit from reggae running the ground, running the airwaves because these guys don't come and support the industry the way that dancehall does. Lutan Fire is not buying cow skin soup outside of a dance at O'Neill's place. Like, this is the thing. When these guys run the ground, dance hall is in trouble.
Okay. So
So, so, so
yeah, when reggae around the ground, you know still have your street parties, them, you know still have your stage show, them, you know still have the hardcore dancehall artists, them still up on the ground same way.
they're not, the ecosystem is not being fed in the same way. All right, look at it. Look between 2003 to 2008. What were the biggest dance hall rhythms during that period of time?
Me
You might
can't
notice, you
know.
might, but no, but you might know because there's not many. There isn't many because reggae was running the ground.
So Babsy, can you tell us how did you come up with the name Dancehall Mafia?
I just gave that name as just for like if you want to call it a nickname or whatever, just to say what it is. But it's a group. It is they control. They sent Omi out to take down Chronics.
Because
They
I,
they
I because
they
I did.
hand
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, they handpick. All right. So then look at the next set of dancehall artists that start to win internationally, right? All of a sudden, Cranium comes out. Cranium doesn't run the ground in Jamaica. He represented mainstream. Dancehall in Jamaica doesn't lose when Cranium is running mainstream, right? Conscience comes out, broke off your back. He's not a part of the dancehall ground, so they don't lose anything when Conscience is running the ground, right? Stefan Don, 16 shots. She's not a part of the dance hall ground, so they don't care if that song runs runs mainstream, right? Then now you have Hood Celebrity Walking Trophy. They don't care, right? Stylo G Dumpling. Dancehall doesn't lose when these guys are winning. When these other people get their songs, they don't lose.
So
The
you'd say
mafia
the
doesn't lose.
dancehall mafia at them send out Nesbeth when Nesbeth come out with My Dream.
No, what they do is they will shut people down with somebody else. So they'll use people to shut people down. Right now, let me break this down even deeper for you, so you can honestly see it. Right, Romish is despised by the dancehall mafia, and let me tell you why. Two reasons. Right, one is Shensia. Shensia will be the top grossing female dancehall artist in the history of dancehall. Why all of a sudden is there rumblings that Lady Saw and Patra are going to come back? Because those are the two most successful mainstream dancehall females in the history of dancehall in Jamaica. Why are 250-something-year-old women rumbling to come back into dancehall? Because they're going to send them to make sure that Shensia does not win, because Shensia isn't feeding that dancehall ecosystem. They want control of her,
No, sir. Sister Maria now come back in and no dancer.
but they want control of Shensia. Now watch this. People are gonna be like,
So,
Babs, the attack.
so
Hold
you
on, may I
see,
show you something?
you see-
Hold on,
you
hold
see,
on. The next set of people to feed the ecosystem in dancehall is TikTokers. Why all of a sudden do you see these fools from social media all over the place getting interviews with Winford Williams? Why is Winford interviewing Queenie and Amari and the TikTok people? Because TikTokers like World Dog and Swiss Lee and them bring the money into the dance hall. So they're gonna give them a forward. Who had control of the TikTokers? Romish. That is why the other day, when Romish had those two TikTokers beat up, they canceled him because they had to get him out of control from the TikTok people because the mafia wants control of them themselves. Why all of a sudden does dancehall care that some TikToker dude got beat up? People get shot and beat up all the time in the dancehall. Why was this specific incident such a big deal? Because it was the straw to break the camel's back to get rid of Romish. They silenced out Romish so they could get control of these TikTokers. Romish had control of them.
all right. We have some other people where we go give advice. Let me
Right?
see.
So this is how they operate. They don't move like certain moves you have to understand don't make logical sense. Why did dancehall care so much about Romish beating up these TikTokers? What are them TikTokers name right now? 95% of people can't even remember them, but they
Nah,
cancel Romish over it. Why?
Romish no cancer. Romish just maybe dress back.
Let's have a cool out. All right. We have some more people. We could hear some other perspective. We have
Hold on there. Because I
Yes.
was busy. So Babsy, big up yourself. Scuba, I'll go back
Yes,
in the
Ron.
chat. All right then. It
all
was
right,
a
Jerome.
pleasure having a conversation with you guys. I'll go back in the chat.
Yeah, man, bless up.
All right.
Rambo,
Blessed.
blessed man, what go on?
Good evening, Rambo.
What,
Then Babsy, what go on?
what you think go on with Killer Visa? Why your perspective on it?
Then it obvious, my friend. It obvious that somebody no want to let you killer and certain other man. I don't know if you remember him, but there was one ER interview. I don't remember who did that talk, but them did that talk about the same visa thing, yeah, right?
Mm.
And them said them talk to the US Embassy. How them do it, man? Them said them talk to the US Embassy. And the US Embassy specifically said at the time say them have certain man who they might give visa, and then them have a next certain man who will never get a visa, no matter what them do.
Them said that in an interview.
The man said that the US embassy official said to them. So
You mind, when you find an interview, they send me a link on the number. That number up on the screen here.
see, the thing is that me not sure who, but me know say I want dancer person and I want selector, like, you understand? I want dancer person, but then
I like Anthony Miller, Winford Williams, one of them on it.
No, and I like Anthony Miller. I want dancer, bro. But I have to look on it and research or something again and find it. That if
All right,
you
if you find it, you send it. Come give me.
Sometimes you can't find them something, you know. But trust me, my friend. You see certain things
Life.
you can't look
Hold
on
on
the
there.
surface level.
Life, I'm in mute here because I get a feedback. When time I your time to come in, I got unmute you. Yeah, go on, Rambo.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah.
Let me show you something, my friend. You see, when certain things are going on, you can't look on the surface level, you know. You have to look below and see what go on the certain. You can't look on the surface level when certain things are going on in a place. Because look on this and see if this makes sense to you, my friend. Yeah, when was a cartel a big artist and bad artist, you know, my friend, but the PR with the behind cartel unprecedented, you know, my family. It unprecedented, you know. Me see cartel everywhere, you know, cartel every flipping way. Like everywhere they need to put cartel, like everywhere with the pan and a cartel is dead. Cartel used to exclusive, bro.
So you think that is by design?
By design, my friend. Then as a man, yo, we are some man boy, you know, we are make billionaires and go on with themselves in a dance hall, brother. And them can't go, we cartel the right, you know. As cartel just come out of prison, you know. Regardless of what you are going on with the case, the cartel just fly out of prison, you know, my friend. And in 2025 is the cartel they have America, cartel they have England. Yo, brother, what I tell cartel couldn't get no visa. Yo, my friend, when I see cartel they have America, brother. Cartel couldn't get no visa at time, brother.
Yeah, I think him did lose him back in 2005.
A long time. And the last time we hear cartel talk about this visa thing to see me, right? What him say boy and then at the application stage. That's the last time we hear before they lock him up and the last time we hear about this cartel and visa thing is basically even at the application stage. Then cartel situation happen and then no cartel free up. And shortly after, cartel they have America cartel they have this state. I'm a link with that man and this man. Yo.
But you know, so them free up Sizzla and Capleton too.
Yeah, them free up Sizzla and Capleton too, you know. Them free up them. But
them free up Beenie Man.
There's always an agenda behind it, my friend. There's always an agenda behind it. We soon know, you know, every guess every something that got unravel, you know.
Well, is that 15-year mystery?
Brother, let me tell you what could happen. See, you sit down in line, somebody can't take you no more, and then go start talk. You know, yes, when they start talk, you go have one pressure will come down upon him, man. Everybody you go and say, yo, the person senile now. And mad them go say the person, man. And them a lose it, this and that, kind of thing. And everybody I go and say the same thing. So you see when time you have that, you know, everybody has said the same thing and just this a person and say, boy, and I saw you go, it's hard for convince certain people, you know.
All right, we have live application. Let me hear what you must say. Live.
You can hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hey, bless up panel and chat. I want to ask the young lady a question.
Yeah, but give me your perspective first. What do you think are going on with the visa?
No, man, I think it's just over the years, killer enlightening and killer wise up the ghetto people them and educate them about the system. And in the process of doing that, and probably rub certain people the wrong way. No, and create some enemies. That is my opinion. No, I remember.
So in other words, you think of the power, him voice, and him influence.
yes, influence free elevate people and make people wiser, prosperous in them way of thinking and, viewing things. That's my but by the end of the year, killer the America, man, because you can't keep a good man down. I'm gonna say
All right.
you can't keep somebody where help others down for too long. No, just a matter of time before the door open. I'm free up.
All right. You say you have a question for Babsy.
Babsy, you there, my friend?
Yes, sweetheart. How you doing?
Good, 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 good. Thanks for asking. I want to ask you. You said there's a dancehall mafia, correct?
Yeah, that's just my name for it. You can
Yes.
call it. Right, right.
Okay. Do you do you know certain people of that organization, like you know them by face or by name and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. What why you don't feel comfortable releasing their name? And with that make you a part of the problem? Because if you know there is certain people doing this, why not expose them so we the people can petition and can see the wickedness?
You want the diplomatic answer, or do you want the real answer?
The real.
Um, I don't really like to talk about certain things when it comes to Jamaican topics because it sometimes the response by some of them can be very vile and dark, and once you start going down a certain path in dancehall, it's like you said the wrong thing and then the people then come start terrorize out your life and stuff like that, and we just trying to move away from this like venomous type of behavior on social media. And I don't think that people would respect or care who for me to say who it is anyways, and they're just gonna say Elisha tell and Ray Ra whatever. So it don't make no sense to even try to enlighten anybody on it because them see me as the enemy because I'm Bajan, so they don't believe nothing I say anyways. So it don't make no sense saying, you know what I mean? I'm just reasoning with Scuba because I know Scuba understands, and he's not looking at me like I'm a Bajan woman. He's listening to what I'm saying, and he's rebuttaling based on his own thoughts and questions in the situation. But unfortunately, when it comes to dancehall, the average dancehall fan is not that open minded. So the minute they hear a small island accent, they're just like, "Yeah, man, she ate dancehall and she had try come fuck up with thing and yo get rid of her," and you know what I'm saying. So that's really why I don't really want to get too deep into it. But
Okay.
me speaking out on it, I also can't really stop or control it because I don't have control of of anything in Jamaica like that. So it's like call up people name for what now to just kind of start the trolling again and make the people come terrorize me and talk about my mother kill herself because she was a fat woman, and you know what I mean. When Jamaicans troll, they troll vicious. So it's like we not even trying to go there right now. But because of Scuba, I know I can reason with Scuba because he's intelligent. I don't have a problem to do that with him, right? But on a wide scale, nah. Mm-mm.
So Babsy, but to the power where you say them people are wheel, yeah, so them have the power to make your life miserable too, right?
Who that? The mafia?
Yeah.
They don't they have the power to make your life miserable in a dance hall, right? Remember, I live in Canada and I'm Bajan, and I'm not a part of dance hall to that capacity where I'm on the ground. I'm a part of dance hall professionally from a global standpoint, right? I'm one of the frontline voices for dance hall. So they can't really reach me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All
But
right.
if I was in Jamaica and I was like a blogger in Jamaica, like let's say I was like Tef or somebody, I'd have to be a lot more mindful because they would have a lot more access and control over me if I was in Jamaica. But yeah, there's people that can like I said, like why would Shaggy come out, run out and defend trap dancehall? Like these moves don't make logical sense. So you have to understand that nothing in dancehall is by accident. Nobody busts by accident, right? TJ busting with drift is not by accident. TJ is controlled by dancehall mafia, right? Like you can see it's very obvious like how this game runs, and because I'm a part of the industry I can tell you Like they can bust anybody. They can take anyone's career and put them mainstream tomorrow if they want.
All right. What you just said, Babsy, to somebody who say it sound like your attacks conspiracy theory? Cause Killer and Shaggy are friends from over the years, and is Shaggy are one of the man them will always have Killer back.
Yeah, unless his back gets affected. There's no friends in this game. There's no such thing as friends. And everyone's cool until they get pressed against until they get pushed against the line and they got to do something. They have to say something.
Hold on. Say that again. You said a real friend in the
No.
game.
No, there's nobody in this game is friends. Nobody. Everybody hates one another. Every single person hates one another.
You believe that though? You really
Yes.
believe?
Yes, I know that. I work with these people. They hate each other.
But that sounds like a blanket statement. You don't think you have no real ratings where people rate them on any dance hall and have genuine friendship?
Yeah, but the goalpost is for sale, so they'll move it for the right price. So if someone comes and says to you, yo, I can get you on wireless or rolling loud and I can do this and this and this for you, but I need you to do this and that, they gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're not gonna be like, nah, man, I can't go against scuba. I'm a brethren that dog. I can't do that. No.
Hey,
No.
Babsi, so let me ask you a question. So let's say, for example, Bounty Killer get his visa in September, October, he's get his visa. Would you say is the power of God blessings upon him, or would you say is the industry give him a blight?
They would be giving him his visa for a specific reason, and it would be more than likely to tear down, sabotage, or interfere with somebody else. Why they would give him his visa. So he could get a visa, but it's not going to be for genuine reasons. It's going to be for manipulative reasons. He won't know that. They're going to have their own reason why they're going to give it to him. It doesn't make sense that Buju went to prison in America for a decade and can get a visa. There's a reason why Bounty can't get a visa, and it's because he's pissed off people. Originally, it was for to keep him on the ground, but since he talks too much in their mind, they gonna teach him a lesson.
Okay. So it sounds like you say, I'm voice, I'm advocacy, and the
Yeah.
facts him just outspoken and straightforward.
Yeah. The one thing that is frightening for the leaders in Jamaica is education. They know that once Jamaicans start to learn and understand certain things, they're going to be in trouble and they're not going to be able to manipulate them and tell them things the way that they're doing it now. So they know that with Bounty coming and trying to educate and be like, yo, the politician not do this, that. Remember, Bounty's literally translating what these politicians are doing, because when these politicians talk, they come and they're like, the inflation and the GDP, and the average ghetto person don't know what they talking about, but Bounty will come and translate it and say, listen, here's what them I try tell Uno, boom 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 boom, right? So he's the translator. They don't like that. They don't want ghetto people understanding what they're doing. They just want ghetto people to come jump in the road in their orange or in their green every 4 years with a tambourine and vote for them. All that other stuff they don't want. They don't want Jamaicans to actually gain knowledge and understand certain logic of things. They don't want that.
Hey, so
But
you're saying, right?
if Killer well on the life, if Killer up on the ground, that not gonna have the opposite effect if him there Jamaica on the ground.
But that's the thing. In the beginning, that was what they wanted from him. They wanted him on the ground. But when he started to talk, bun out Tommy Lee, Uncle Demon, this, that, whatever, they don't want Uncle Demon bun out. They want the kids' minds to be obsessed with Uncle Demon. They want the kids to think they're dunce. They want them to have that messaging. So when Bounty starts to do that, they make him angry. So when he goes for his visa now, they're like, you see, you chat too much. Go and go sit down. Boom. Hold a corner.
So let me put it that way here. May I ask it that way there? Because it sounds to me like you say, there's an agenda that some powerful people are push, and Bounty are one of the obstacles to the agenda where they might try to push.
At times.
In terms of advice.
When he's vocal, correct.
Okay. And because of the advocacy there and advice there, they might teach him a lesson.
Right. So remember, he came out against trap dancehall, but now he's on trap dancehall beats, right? Because this is what I'm trying to tell you. They don't want to enlighten people. That's the last thing they want. So when he wants something now, they're gonna take it from him. Oh, so he wants to go to America? We're not giving him that. So when he will get it, he'll get his visa.
But
He'll
you
get
say,
his visa.
yeah, but earlier you say even if him get it, it gonna be for a particular purpose.
Yeah,
Even if him don't know the purpose.
exactly. They know the purpose. He won't know it.
Hey, Babsy, so let me ask you a question, right? Using using your using your the things you're saying, the mafia is stifling bounty killer, correct?
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay. So
110%
okay,
wholeheartedly
okay,
stand by that.
okay. All right, no problem. So explain to me in layman terms, why would that same mafia free up his visa to go to England and be able to go to other places in the world? Why would they free up his visa if they really was trying to stifle it?
They don't want him in America. That's what they know, that's where he wants to get. America's the promised land. England is not the promised land.
Okay.
America is. You want to go to England? Go ahead. You want to go to Tortola, whatever? Like they don't care about that. America's the promised land.
Joseph.
And if you start to get traction in America now, right? You're living good.
All right, we have Joseph for join. Unmute yourself, Joseph.
Yeah. Screwball, give me a second. Soon talk to you. Let's go and listen to the hold on.
Yeah, and fix your background too. It's kind of noisy. Yeah, Babsy, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's what they do. They control. So when they want to take somebody down, they'll send somebody out to take them down. They sent Omi to take down Chronics. Right? And if you look at all of the mainstream songs that have bust over the last how long, it's only really TJ and Skilly Bang that have had like and Shensia now with Hit and Run that have had mainstream hits. Before it's Stefflon Don, Bosie with Idris Alba and Sean Paul, right? Like Sean Paul doesn't run, they don't care about Sean Paul. Sean Paul has never been a part of they don't care about him.
So, Babsy, you know all of them something what you say? Because as me say, you have some people that are still skeptical about the thing that you're saying. How
Yeah,
did
of
you
course
come
they
by
would
this?
be.
How do you come by this knowledge?
Okay. I work with all of the large scale events globally when it comes to Caribbean entertainment. And I know how they do their picking of artists. I know why they put certain artists on certain events. I see exactly what they do, right? A lot of the times I have to sign non-disclosures when I work with a large scale event. So it's not like I can come back and say anything, but I work closely with them. And when they put a certain person as a headliner, it's normally to disrupt somebody else.
Okay, so if that means then, if you sign non-disclosure, that means that there are things where you know where you can't say then.
Correct. So, and I know for a fact that there are people, they will say, yo, Scuba get too big in the YouTube, let's say. So, yo, send up a man to go deal with him. Send Jerome to go take him down. Like, that's what they do. Jerome might not know he's being propped up to take you down, but he's being supported to take you down. And everyone behind the scenes knows that, except Jerome and you.
Okay.
Right? So like Joseph Bogdanovich is not a part of the dancehall mafia, right? Joseph Bogdanovich is seen as a threat to the mafia. He's not a part of it. If he was, Aishana would be a huge artist. All of his Hari Toddler, them they would be huge mainstream. He's not a part of the mafia. But what happens is he keeps dancehall alive with some fest and stuff. So they don't fight him, but they're afraid of him because he has the money to fight back. Right? They're not afraid of Romish.
But all right. So how you distinguish who in from who out and who is a part from who is not a part of it? How you make that distinction?
Okay. For me, anytime I see anybody getting a large scale of support unjustifiably, they're being supported by the mafia for some reason, right? You have to see. So okay, let me break it down to you like this. 25 years ago, I don't care what Queenie did, I don't care what Amari did, I don't care what Jaden and none of these people did, they could have never get on stage with Winford Williams. They could have light themselves on fire. They would have never get on stage with Winford. How come all of a sudden Winford is so interested in these people?
Well, one could make the point that we now living in a social media age, and these people are popular on TikTok, on the social media apps for the antics them what them do, and they do have a following. You talk
What do
about
they have to do with dancehall?
well, right now a lot of the promotion we are going in a dancehall, the TikToker them a do it.
So hold on, Scuba, you don't know some man in St. Thomas that can sing like Garnet Silk and this? Shouldn't it be these people getting the promotion behind them? Why
Well,
why promote people that are already being promoted?
Well, I would the people I'm work with.
No, because the TikTokers are the ones in the dance now.
Then that may show you them, because you have TikTokers right now who have bigger following than some dancehall artists, you know.
All right. So they're in the dance because they're keeping dancehall alive. So now now they can come on TV.
So yeah, so TikTok, social media have its space now. You have the new thing what we call social media influencers, and it's just a part of the dynamics right now. So
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Who are the soca TikTokers?
I mean, like influencers right now where
That would be on the scale of a Rosalie and a World Dog, and them. Where are they?
well, you have the what do you name? You have the Swiss Lee.
No, soca, not dancehall, soca.
You have the Jaden. Oh, yeah, I said in a soca.
Yeah, there's no TikTokers in soca.
No, what me know about.
There's none.
But me know you have them. Me know you have them.
Because in soca they have soca artists, and soca artists are a part of the soca scene. But in dancehall, you have TikTokers.
But you have them in a hip hop too.
In hip hop, you don't. They're not as dominant in hip hop as they are in dancehall.
Agreed. May I agree with that. You know.
So why is dancehall propping up TikTokers?
Well, we could have some more, because as me say,
all right.
Remember, you know, Jamaica culture kind of different from everybody else, you know. And the TikTokers, them do have a large following on the app. Till a lot of the time, me see our celebrities are tuning in.
Because they bring the money to the dance hall, Scuba. They're coming to the dance hall and buying 40 bottles of Casamigos. Mm-hmm. That is why they're going to be propped up. Because they feed the ecosystem. And that's why in no other genre are you going to see TikTokers that big in the industry. Because they don't work the same way dancehall works.
Okay. Joseph, so that you already know.
Yeah. All right. Scuba.
Yeah.
Night everybody. 100% agree with what the lady is saying. All right. So I'm gonna make some quick point. All right. When you watch the music video them, Scuba, the R&B music video them, I see a lot of gay activity is going on. Remember in Scuba, one time we used to say church is just a one-off situation. Now it's 10 times more frequent, and everybody I open up and everybody I find out now say it is an agenda. It's not just a coincidence when there's a certain gay activity going on. You say X-rated singer in a music video. Everything is an agenda, as what the lady said. Everything is not just on the surface and ABC. Everything run under rules and laws, Scuba. All right, look on the TikTok. Look how much gays.
I disagree with you about the agenda. Yeah. What we bring it back to killer visa though, or it apply to the visa, cause that we are discussed.
Yeah, but no, but me I try to say to you, so what the lady has said, it deeper than what you look on the surface, and what me I say, I agree with her. It's far deeper than where you look on. What the lady has said, yo, listen, it's because of a lot of things where maybe me I not see because we not understand. She try to hold me I not tell her say deeper than that, my brother. It deeper than that. Look on the TikTok. Look how much gay you see now on the TikTok, and everybody it just seems alright with it, and everybody have them as a home and now say, yo, listen, we don't want no gay on this and stop playing much of them. Everything is an agenda. It's not just listen, Scuba. When you see the hip hop gay now I take over the TikTok, it's bigger than where you see it, Scuba. It's bigger than how you look on it on the surface. Everything is an agenda, as what the lady said. A real thing, my brother.
All right.
You think the cartel, hold on, let me say one more thing. You think the cartel just come out of prison because of technicality? It's bigger than that, my brother.
All right.
It's bigger than that.
But at the same time, if it have to do with a pushback from the gay community, for example, then somebody have to go explain to me how Sizzla and Capleton get back for them.
Yeah, but in a shot tell us it's not just bounty killing on one spot where it's not just the gay, it's not the gay burning out. Him also about out the new era of the dancehall. The lady explained to you too, so it's not just that alone.
Yeah, but the new, remember from 2010 we are talking about, bro. The new era of dancehall I just where the you can't say I just where the
No. The dancehall changed. Dancehall changed from 2009. Dancehall changed from 2009.
But we are all right. The song.
What are the Scuba? So Scuba, I'm gonna ask you a question. What are the Scuba? I'm gonna ask you a question. So Scuba, I'm gonna ask you a question. You think that overall, not just Jamaica, overall, the entire world, you think that the music industry just run just like that? You don't think that you have people who control it behind the scenes where there are certain things where you have to do and them control a lot. Them say A and them say B. You don't believe that?
Yeah, every industry under control. Everything governed. We know everything governed. So me not go on like me naive and me not know say yo. There are people.
But that the lady says Scuba. And that the lady I tell her from morning. And that the lady I tell her from morning.
Well,
I'll give you an example. Give me 1 second. Let me give you an example. You know this actor, this comedian actor named Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say him win four best actor.
Me no know, but yeah, tell me.
All right, him win 4 global best actor, and the moment he come out and start bash industry in the industry and make people know say, yo, listen, things is not where you see it seems, and there's a lot of evil going on behind the scene when nobody knows. Me can tell her the specific interview. Scrubber, the moment the man said that in the interview, Scrubber, I kid you not, Jim Carrey never ever do a next hit movie. Up to this date. He never do a next hit movie up to this date. When he started, I like people industry.
Yo, so let me ask Bob.
Well, on the life. So watch this now. We not pretend so we're naive and we don't know say certain things run under control. You understand? We know that for a fact. But Bob's going on certain details that we never hear yet. The people have never hear yet. So we have to ask question. We have to ask clarifying question because we want to understand what she has said. And as a matter of fact, me not think one conversation are gonna make we understand either because people are gonna still skeptical about the information what them I get. Because you have to use critical thinking, you know, bro. And everything somebody said to you, you gotta take it as gospel. So yes, we know overall there is control. We know people control the game. We know people get cancelled. We know so if some people step out of line and people go against them, cancel them. So me understand that aspect of it. But you have to understand that people still want drill down and understand the dancehall aspect. Because Bobsy mentioned a name, Dancehall Mafia, and she clarifies that she get the name, but she explains that it's a set of people who control the industry and them have a lot to do with Killer not getting him visa. At least not yet. So we understand that, Joseph, but we still have to drill down and try ask clarifying question. Life application. You dare say something?
Yeah, hey, a question for Josie and Babsy. So from the
Joseph, not Joseph.
oh, all right. So you're telling me like Cartel, Being a Man, Sizzle, and Capotan. Those are the four major artists that got
Buju
visa.
Banton.
And Buju Banton. You're telling me that they know that our purpose, this visa was given to them for them to push whatever agenda. Are you telling me these artists know that, hey, we're not going to get no visa, but we're not to work with the program? That's what you guys saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they can get their visa because the people who's giving it to them have an agenda. They don't know what the agenda is necessarily, right? But they're fulfilling something behind the scenes and they don't necessarily know what it is, right? Like Tommy Lee didn't know that he was sent to take down Bounty. But the thing is, why would anybody allow a rookie to come into the dance hall and disrespect a veteran artist? That's not common in dancehall. So there has to be a reason why Tommy Lee was allowed to do that.
So let me ask you a
Dancehall,
follow-up question. So let me ask you a follow-up question. Do you have any idea, any small idea, what might be the agenda that they have for Cartel, Buju, and these artists to push? You have any idea what this agenda might be?
that part is speculation for me. I feel like part of the agenda is to portray Jamaicans as criminals. So they're allowing the busy signals, the bujus and the cartels who have spent substantial time in prison for infractions to get their visas to show like, yeah, okay, Jamaica has criminals and their artists are criminals, and that's what they're highlighting. I think that's what they want people to see.
Yeah, action pack. We know say Killer get well, me not gonna say we know. Me know say them offer Killer visiting visa, but Killer say man a visitor. He want a work permit. He want to go work. So when we say visa, just understand we are talking in the context of a work permit when he can go and apply him trade.
Because
And that really
respectfully, not to cross you, Scuba, but respectfully, no disrespect to Cartel, but Cartel just put out an album. He didn't get 2,000 sales first week. Everything is about, you just came out of prison and now you're here, and that nothing is about his music. Everything is about him coming out of prison. Everything is about how much time he spent in prison. Buju Banton, he was in prison. You were in prison. You were in prison. They're not talking about a song Buju Banton has. What's the hit song Buju has right now? What's the hit song Cartel has right now? But the conversations with Cartel, he's on the cover of Billboard. He's on the cover of Billboard because he was in prison and came out. He doesn't have a song to match that level of attention. So that does not make sense logically. Why are they highlighting Cartel this much and he doesn't have the music to back that highlighting?
well, but you can't deny say there's interest around the time when he's spending at jail as one of the biggest dancehall artists. And remember, say himself gold from prison, Fever. So
that was almost 10 years ago, though.
Yeah, but in a prison when him do it. So coming out of prison, of course, people are going to have a conversation with him and have him on the podcast, them and the interview them and all of them things there.
So why are the sales and the streaming not matching that level of attention?
Because I'm not the only streaming. Cause look on it. If Killer did there in prison for 13 years and forward the road, even if him not have a song, them that want Killer on the interview them.
No, but the thing is, if Killer put out music during that period, which Cartel did, why did Cartel's music not take over and run the place? None of the music from the album he just released did well, and he has had the most attention of any dancehall artist in the last decade. So why is his music sales not matching and streams not matching the publicity that he's getting? He was on the cover of Billboard. So so this is the thing that doesn't add up. When you look at music and understand music, why is he on the cover of Billboard, but he's not selling? Billboard is an outlet that tracks sales and streams and radio plays. He does not have that to support him being on the cover. So why is he on the cover?
So you not think him selling gold from prison have nothing to do with it?
No, they would have put him on the cover when he sold the gold 10 years ago. Fever's what? 2017, 2000, like that's years ago.
Yeah, but him just a forward out now, so it's fresh.
No, he was on Fox 5 News and all kind of thing. They could have interviewed him very easily. He doesn't have the music to back the attention. He doesn't have it. So he's getting that attention for a reason. That's what I'm trying to say. Because okay, if Drake is on the cover of Billboard, if Drake is on the cover of Billboard, that makes sense.
I guess the point I try to bring across here is that Cartel is not only interested because of music alone.
Yeah, but then why is he not on the cover of Essence magazine and Ebony magazine?
Like,
why is he on the cover? No, but Scuba, Billboard is the outlet that tracks the sales, streams, and radio plays of music of every genre. Why are you on the cover and you don't have the music to back being on the cover?
So you think somebody does put Cartel on Billboard magazine for no reason?
What do you think?
Well, me I try to be as objective as I can be. Me since a Cartel come out of prison with a orange kerchief on it and all orange kerchief sell out and the price them gone up.
That's in Jamaica. Why are you on the cover of an American magazine that highlights sales and streams and radio play, and you don't have the sales, streams, and radio play to back being there? Why are you there? Why would I be on the cover of Track and Field? Why would I be on the cover of a Track and Field magazine and I can't run track?
Me not think that's a good analogy. Because Cartel is a musician. Just like them can put Bolt on a cover of a magazine now, even though him and the artist thing cause him retire. But them could have still put him on a magazine because...
But he's not selling music. So why would he be there? What is this purpose of being there?
So you're saying that in all the history of Billboard, the only people them where them put on the cover of the magazine are people where actively sell music in at the moment?
They're normally the people on the cover of Billboard are people that are actually doing fairly well at that particular point in time. Maybe a deceased artist that they want to talk about, like a Marvin Gaye or like a Elvis Presley, but it's music related. It's generally music related. Cartel is not on the cover of Billboard musically related. Like he's not there for a musical reason. He doesn't have the music to back being there.
All right, make we get away from that because me not really understand what going up. People going on the cover of Billboard magazine. Me know Cartel have the influence. Me know him do some great things from prison with the work when put in and sell gold from prison and them thing there. So me actually commend him for them achievements.
I do too. But how come then, if he has the influence, why was he not able to make a dent and at least get 10,000 sales for first week on this last album that he just dropped the other day?
Well, me not sure I go on with the album sales. Me have to go look on that.
So that's the thing. So the influence is supposed to be musical, and if he's putting out an album, right, and the album comes out and he's not selling, he doesn't have the musical influence that people are perceiving him to have. That's what that means.
Yes, we are going with him ticket sales right now for Barclays.
Yeah, I understand that part of it, right? But I'm just saying to you that when you're on I'm just saying to you, when you're on the cover of Billboard and you have an album and the album didn't do well, then why are you on the cover of Billboard? There's a reason you're there. That's the point. We don't know what reason he's there for, but he's not there for his music.
So bottom line, you said there's an agenda.
Of course. Of course.
All right.
How does Busy Signal get his visa? How does Buju get his visa? But Popcorn and Killer can't get one. There's an agenda.
Rambo, you're forward again.
Hey, yo, Babsy,
Hi.
let me ask you a question, right?
Okay.
Hey, let me ask you a question. So, what can I be looking forward to to see in cartel that I could say, that's the agenda. What is some signs? What is some signs that cartel know and Bujo and Beanie and Caputan and Sizzler start doing the agenda? What is some things we the people can look forward to? So if it do happen, we can say, I remember Babsy saying that. What is
Okay.
those things?
Okay, so basically, dancehall will tend to prop somebody up to hold back somebody. Dancehall doesn't prop up people genuinely. They prop up people with an agenda, right? So like I was saying before, they propped up Omi to take attention away from Chronics, right? So they'll prop people up to get rid of people. So right now, Cartel, the attention on him is taking the attention away from something. It's the same way America will be like, Ebola is a problem and da 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 da. But why? So why are we focusing on Ebola? What is America trying to get us to not focus on? So us focusing on Cartel is trying to get us to not focus on something else. And that part we'll know down the line, because you're going to start to see things come out. But at this exact moment, the attention on Cartel is to take the attention away from something else. That's how they do it. Right? So that's why when Shansia now has Hit and Run and she has her song, now it's like, oh, Patra's going to come back and Lady Saw's going to come back. And why are 50-year-old dancehall women coming back?
Yeah, but you really think Pacha and Spice, Pacha and Lady Saw can come back, come rival Shensia?
No, I don't think so. But why would that be a discussion? The same way they propped up Jada Kingdom to take down Shensia, and it never worked. It never worked.
But Babs, it sounds like you throw out a lot of allegations. You have facts.
No. Yeah? No. Where did Jada Kingdom come from to come rival Shensia?
But dancehall has always have rivalry, you know, that's not new to dancehall.
Okay, so where did Jada Kingdom come from?
But when you make a specific, allegation that this person was what came into in the game to rival or to take out this person. Those are specific allegations, you know. And you can
because it doesn't make logical sense where Jada Kingdom, where did Jada Kingdom come from?
Well, I mean, people always do music. Some people are gonna just break the scenes. We're not always gonna know where them come from.
Well, you're cute, you know.
No, all right. For example, let me give you an example. When Alkaline forward on the scene, me couldn't tell where him forward from.
Boy, I'm not really saying nothing about Alkaline, eh? Cause vendetta people like them mad, you know. So I ain't really.
Here we go now. We have a conversation about dancehall, although it's centered around Killer Visa, but we have mentioned dancehall artists. Me just say, me see people coming at the game, me not really know where them come from.
Right.
Or them how them start out. Yes, some artists we can track it, some artists we don't know, we just see them forward. And them get them break.
You know the exact reason why Alkaline came into the industry.
No, we're not going at so it sounds like I said, and then everybody will get a break. It's not a genuine break, them getting a dancehall.
95% of them are not genuine. No, they're not. No, they are not. Not in these times. No. Anybody you see.
Me agree with that.
No, because you can't. How can you? Okay, so hold on. How can you, as a young artist in Jamaica, with no money, with no connections, with no nothing, break through the gate, end up on stage, end up on headlining champs and all these things? That doesn't happen, Scuba. It doesn't.
Oh, yes,
it doesn't happen.
Hey, Babsy. So Babsy. So when this start turning, what year? Like, I know you might not know a specific year, but what area? Like, I'm from the 90s.
Okay.
I'm from the
90s
so
2009 to 2014 was the transitional period for dancehall. This is where you started to see the disappearance of authentic dancehall, and this is where this new sound came in. This is when the Uncle Demon kind of vibe came in. Then now, during that time, dancehall was rivaling soca. So that was 2012 to 2014. That's why dancehall sped up as fast as it did. When the fucker come down upon yo and them songs there, those songs were put in place to take out the bashment soca that was gaining traction across the region. So dancehall shut down bashment soca by speeding up dancehall. So this is what starts to happen now.
So
All
is
these things.
this? So sorry to interrupt you. Is this let's say mafia organization, right?
Yeah.
Is this organization working hand in hand with the Jamaican government?
Not in the way like they sit down and meet with Andrew Holness, but there are political people that are involved. Of course there are, because there's some reason why reggae is not getting backing in Jamaica, even though reggae is the most dominant music to come out of Jamaica. Why is it that white people are winning the Grammy for reggae? Soulja and these people. Jamaica has reggae. Where is it? Why is it being stifled? It's being stifled for a reason. Who's stifling it? Dancehall, right? Dancehall is who's killing reggae. They're the ones that they're killing reggae. So when you see Fantan Mojo come out and he's like, "Mama hungry, Papa hungry," all of a sudden he turns around and he's just like, "Wop wop wop, gal slide down my cock," right? Dancehall's like, "Yeah man, fireman, talk about it," because they know that you lose power to come on the dancehall side. When you're on dancehall, you're less powerful. Nothing in this industry happens without a real logical reason behind it. Nothing.
Yeah, it hard for me accept the concept of dancehall and reggae fight against each other though. That's a difficult concept for me grasp.
Okay,
Because
so back in the day, didn't you see?
my mind,
So how come
in my mind,
yeah?
me think both genre complement each other. In my mind, me
No.
not think the right, because what you put forward is a diabolical rivalry, you know, like straight up fight against, you know, this music a fight against that music, you know. But me, you know,
Hey, Bobsy, so let me ask a question, right? I'm 46 years old. And I grew up listening in Panama. I'm from Panama. I grew up listening to Cutty Ranks, Macabra, Burro Banton, and those guys. But at the same time, my parents used to listen to Coco T, Freddie McGregor, and these people. And they was not fighting each other, right? Then I grew up to listen to Bounty, Beanie, and then you have all the other culture. They were not fighting against, and reggae was not fighting against each other. Why today you think dancehall and reggae is fighting against each other?
Because they introduced fighting into the music on the dancehall side and it's just expanded, right? There's a reason why you have a Gaza Gully war to the point that the government has to get involved and say, you guys can't fight, because now you're introducing this combat into the music. And now if you're combating Gully and Gaza, what's to stop you from combating Lutan Fire and Egyptian? And what's the difference? You're combating guys in your own genre, so why would it be difficult to combat in another genre that is in the same country?
Well, on the Babsy. Somebody named Orlando Johnson says Clubber delusional. So here I know Orlando, because Babsy intelligent, so she understands the people are gonna ask questions, especially if you're introducing a new concept. Now, me know an era of dancehall and reggae. For instance, you have a Buju Berries combination. See? Not no bad like that, you know. You have dancehall and reggae complement each other. You have like all a Bounty Killer, Richie Stevens. See? So me know, based on my personal knowledge, is that dancehall complement reggae and reggae complement dancehall. Now Bobby introduce something new to it. She make we know some things we are play out behind the scenes based on her knowledge. So we have to ask question, brother. It name critical thinking.
Exactly. Scuba, listen, I think people don't understand reasoning. We're talking, we're not fighting each other, we're just pulling out thoughts and ideas from one another. And basically, Scuba's asking questions based on what he's trying to inquire about, and I'm answering back and asking questions. We're not battling. This is not a combat platform. We're talking. We're having a conversation, and we're extracting facts, and we're extracting opinions from that conversation. So would you embarrass? This is a long time ago. You don't have reggae and dancehall songs, like reggae and dancehall artists collabing like that right now. Atana and Beanie was the first to do it in a long time, and look at the views on that song, right? So understand that is a demand that the industry has that dancehall doesn't fulfill and supply.
Well, me not think the views ain't real pan a song, but that's our next subject. But
Oh,
but we see Google and Bounty and who else collab with you. We see a few of that still a go on. It's not as prevalent as back in the 90s coming up. I can give you that, I can agree.
so why isn't there the Coco? Why isn't there the Ninja Man Tinga Stewart Cover Me? What happened? Something happened. Something happened, Scuba. And I'm telling
Hey,
you,
Scuba. Hey, Scuba.
Yeah.
Hey, Scuba. Even though the things Bobsy presented is very difficult, and it's not easy to process, right? It's not easy. What she introducing is not easy to process, and it might take several sessions or months for people to really understand. But she have a point. One point, you notice say you don't see a lot of big culture songs no more. And me, I'm asking myself, why is that? Like back in the days, you would see a lot of lovers rock and culture. No, you always see that. Why you think is that, Scuba?
Isn't it a case where you always have up and down though? One time when at one moment dancehall more dominant, then at the next moment a reggae, then and it goes back and forth. Isn't that the case over the years?
Yeah, it could
so
be.
why
It
did it
could be.
stop? That dancehall reggae hasn't been dominant in Jamaica since Drop Leaf. That's 2005. That's 20 years, Scuba. That's too long.
Yeah, man, but
Since
remember,
last,
Chronics, them did come on a fire and prototype them, Them
yeah,
did come
but they didn't run the ground though. They went international quick. They didn't run the ground in Jamaica. Back in the day, Gregory Isaacs and Dennis Brown ran the ground, right? Like John
oh,
Holt,
so
they ran the ground.
so you talk about actually dominant on the ground and I run the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Silva came out in the middle of Beanie Bounty era and ran the ground with Anthony B and the whole of them. So like something's not adding up.
Well, maybe we just not have the talent right now if we do it.
No, that's impossible. Jamaicans are extremely talented people.
I agree, me I say right now in the genre.
No, the
Rambo.
talent of the backbench, my friend. Backbench talent.
Where's the Rambo? Then backbench.
Yeah, man, them backbench, man. Because them not sing or them not agree to the status quo, my friend. You have to sing certain song right now if you get one forward, my friend. You have to sing certain song right now.
So Babsy, that diabolical thing where you described to, you say that killer get catching a why visa get cancelled for so long?
Yeah. And then he just says things that pisses them off and they just bun him out.
Well, me see some people in the chat that agree with you. Some people skeptical, but some people
The
agree with you.
people that are cussing me are people that just don't like me no matter what. The
No,
truth of the matter is,
Babsy, hold on, before you go off. Me never said that. Me say some people are asking questions and some
yeah,
people agree. Me not see
no, but
nobody.
no. I'm saying to you, did the process of elimination. It's not because of crime. It's not because of what is the reason. It's because they pulled the visas because they needed these guys on the ground, and then they just slowly gave them back when they felt like it. That's what they do. They're just unfair like that. They just do what they feel like.
Terodan, as a original alliance man, type in a chat and tell me what you think are going with the visa them virgin.
Scuba, watch you know.
Yeah.
Alright, watch you know. I don't know if you noticing about. When last is the killer in that Hennessy.
Now what do you miss then get killer at something them on?
No, me not talk about G killer. Me I say when last say see killer endorse Hennessy.
Define what you mean and that's like cause killer NSC a killer drink.
All them song, them a sing it in all them song. You understand what me I say?
Well a long time you hear killer do a NSC song.
Long time in a year, though.
Yeah.
Where the AC Cartel do a song and they must sing both in straight vibes, though.
Yeah.
Alcohol, you know, a part of them industry, you know, my friend.
Yep.
See, alcohol, if you have to promote the alcohol, you know, if you make them, that are the ecosystem of Babs here tell you about, you know, that's something there, a feed, that's something here, you know. You see me?
Yeah.
So a dancehall culture, yeah, where we go a party and we buy certain liquor, money I spend on certain liquor. The money I spend upon a certain liquor, the money we are going a certain man pocket, you know, my friend.
Yep.
But maybe the NSC thing just dead down now because remember one time I had a Guinness, you know. Remember one time every man I sing about Guinness and then probably it does get stale, so we have to sing about something else.
Yeah, maybe, but it's so. Is it a coincidence why Killer saying done with the NSC and then just backbench Killer?
Well, in they say give me back the NSC, you know.
Yeah, if they say give me back the NSC, you know, my friend. But remember say you know, first thing done with the NSC, you know, my friend.
It's a big huge group of people, right? Like, you know, Chronics not go come sing about Markex. So cars not selling when Chronics run the crowd. Nobody's not buying. Chronics is not pushing the Markex. Like all of these people are linked together and they need to stay in the link so that they all make their money. Right? The executives that work at Hennessy and the executives that work at Campari in these places, they get bonuses and they get money for how much sales certain events, you know, do. Like, so this is all a link together. They're all linked together. That's why you'll see certain companies sponsor certain events, right? That's how sponsorship comes. That's how the sponsorship comes. And then when those events happen, they link to the events overseas. So when you see Reggae on the River, let's say in Germany, right? They have to book certain people because of what they're being told and who they're being told to push. They have to get approval sometimes to push certain artists. They can't go against what Jamaica or what the mafia might be saying about a certain person. So they just can't just go and get up and book every and anybody. That's a fact. So international events, you might see certain people on them and you might be like, oh, so-and-so's always booked, or Beanie Man is always on like an Afro Fest and he's whatever. That's because he's approved to be on it.
Yeah. Babs, you start me look on the music weird, you know. I don't know if that is a good thing.
No, my thing is this: always know in dancehall, nobody. It's very rare that somebody busts genuine, and when they do, they tend to fade away very quickly. Like the little fat boy there. What's his name? One Big's done. He busts genuinely. Where is he now? Right? Like you'll get a genuine bust, but you will not stay. You won't last. Even in American music, they brought Ice Spice out to take out Cardi B. Where is she now? Where's Ice Spice?
All right, so as me say, yeah, cause what you describe as some diabolical thing, some serious thing I play out behind the scenes, and me don't know. It hard. It very difficult for me grasp a concept there. That are the makeup of the industry that like I eat this.
That's how the industry works. Okay, Glenn Washington, big singer, amazing talent. What happened to him? Then prop Barris up over him and shut him down because he sounded like Barris. I can tell you artists, when you see them disappear, I can tell you the reason why they're not there. Glenn Washington got pushed out by the Barris movement one time.
But all right, I guess a part of the difficulty when I have though, Babsy, because when a statement like that, Zane, it's not like Barris is an artist when I have no talent. So naturally, so naturally, when Barris starts sing, whoever you be, him a go rival you naturally without anybody a push any agenda. Because Barry's are one of the most talented thing we ever see. Ever. Barry sings some of the best ballads in a dancehall, if not the best.
Yes.
So naturally you gotta have rivalry. Naturally without anybody a push it. Because music, there's some level of competition in a music. So how do you know just natural talent and rival each other different from when somebody definitely a push a agenda? How you make that distinction there? How you know?
Because the people on the team come and they say you need to pull Glenn Washington's song from the radio or Barris is not going to perform at this event or like that's what happens. That is the realest thing that goes on out here. You have to
Hey,
pick a side.
hey,
They will call the
hey,
radio station and make songs get pulled. No, you're not playing Kindness for Weakness from Glenn Washington. Barris is not going to come and perform in Amazura on Saturday if you keep like if the radio station don't pull that song now. Like that's what happens. Glenn Washington got shut down by Team Barris. That is an absolute
hey,
1010% fact.
hey, Scuba.
Yeah, many
Hey, hey, listen, hey, Babsy, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, no disrespect, Babsy. Listen, no disrespect. Even though what you're introducing is strange, 10%, 10% on my brain, 90% on my brain is saying Babsy attack foolishness right now, right? 90% of
Yeah.
my brain is saying Babsy, but 10% of my brain is saying, but what are they? Artists do worse than Killer, and them get visa, and
Right.
Killer don't get a visa. So
Yeah.
that 10% of me like, let me look into this, man. Know what I'm saying? Like that's where Babsy, that's where why me not call you a madman. You know what I'm saying? So I go look into it. Because it's fear to
Check
hold
it.
up. Oh yes, go ahead.
No, I'm saying check. Look, everything, anything anyone tells you, I ask everyone. You should research and validate and check the timelines. Check what I'm saying. Check when Chronics came out. Check when Bounty got his visa revoked, and check the years that Tommy Lee was fighting him. Check all of that. That all of that is there. That's documented, right? Like that's there. So you can always validate information. That's how dancehall runs. Dancehall is not people are not being put up to win. People are being put up to take down somebody else.
Susie Q said, look it up, do your own fact checking. Yeah, we have to go do some of that because I have to go talk to some other industry players, probably not in a public forum, but because they know so more time when you have reason with people behind the scenes and on a one-on-one basis in a confidence, you get more information because people can be more open with the information. But yeah, me definitely have to talk to some other people and get some other perspective.
Yeah,
As,
man.
uh,
But
as,
that's so perspective number one is the reason that Killer can't.
as some bummy I drop over here.
Listen, Scuba, once I feel safe, you make me feel safe to talk so I can talk. You know what I'm saying? Certain places I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't feel safe, but I know that you're a man that has intellect and you know how to reason and you know how to disagree respectfully and stuff like that. So I don't have a problem to speak about certain things here. Like I would never talk like this on any platform on YouTube because I would have probably got hung up on a long time ago from the minute I say something that people don't like or whatever. I'm sure there's things I said tonight that you don't necessarily agree with or like, but you're not going to be disrespectful about it. And that's one of the reasons why this is a place where people can learn things and find things out. You can very easily say, I don't agree with Babsy. She's talking nonsense. Or you might be like, yo, she might kind of be right still when it comes to this and that. Like that's how conversations are supposed to work. It's not cult and everything I say is law. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me explain something to you, Babsy. I at no point in time do I want to be the smartest person in the room. Because if I'm the smartest person in the room, I'm not gonna learn nothing. So when it come on to music and the industry, the in-depth part of the industry, I'm basically ignorant. There's not much what me know in terms of the inner workings of the industry. You are a
Okay.
part of the industry. So if you talk, me I go listen.
Yeah. Understood.
It's not even about agreeing or disagreeing at this point. If you attack, me I go listen. Of course, me I
Yeah.
go ask, as me say, me I go ask clarifying questions, and me might interject if we get clarity on some things at some point. But me still I go listen, because that's how you learn.
True.
And how you go do your research and check the facts if you not listen what the person say.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So
Exactly.
I have no problem if you listen what somebody else say. I don't have no problem with dissenting opinions. I have no problem with none of that. Because conversation are conversation as far as me concerned.
Yeah. So yeah,
You know?
no, Killer. So the theory number one, because other people can call in and give their theories too, but theory number one, why Killer not get his visa, is because the mafia won't let him get it. That's theory number one.
Okay. Well, as me say, we go through a process of elimination. So
Yeah.
at this point, we have to accommodate other perspective to try and make sense of the situation. Because
Correct.
it just not add up. It
Correct.
just not adding up.
Correct.
You understand?
Correct. And like you say, when you look at the other people that are getting theirs, you're like, so these people have done way worse than Killer, and they can get a visa, and Killer can't get a visa. This is not LGBT, man. This is not LGBT stuff. This has nothing to do with LGBT. Killer doesn't know what's going on, so he probably don't know. But this is not LGBT related.
So Pepper see that say once enough money involved the devil playground, the devil will go have some hand in it.
Pepper said,
All right,
yeah.
action. Okay. All right. Action Park says she's been saying this for years. We know who Babs is. She has an agenda.
Yeah,
So
the agenda. The agenda is
I guess some
the,
people have put the agenda thing for you, Babs.
yeah, no, the agenda is to represent Caribbean music, and because sometimes when you have to be critical about reggae or dancehall and say certain things, a lot of the time some Jamaicans might feel it's an attack against them. I don't understand how I could be the front line person for dancehall and all these dancehall and reggae artists follow me, but I have an agenda against them. That doesn't even make any sense. Why would all of these artists be following me and I'm against them? Can the person who says that I have an agenda like elaborate? Why is Bounty Killer following me then? On IG, you can go over there right now and check Movado, Nitty Kachi. How come all these people follow me, but I have an agenda against them?
Well, as I said that, we want you make the link with Sashi. We want you make she know say it's safe if she come talk to it.
Yeah, man. I'll get her to come over.
I want you
I'll
make the
get her to
link
come over.
Sashi Platinum. And me don't know, me just feel like play one little piece of her song again, cause me I tell her me love it.
Bad like you, don't got like you, tang like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, vice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust you like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they long like killer, vice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do streets, I me do it like killer. Phantom I say my vibe sweet like killer. Save yourself, if you speak like killer. Cause people are tough and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I figure it like killer. Put food pan poor people plate like killer. See that a man great, you fi tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receive. Say to the fans, say me dark like Rodney. Hate and say for me talk like Rodney. More people in me heart like Rodney. Me keep it real for me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney.
Yo, to Sashi Platinum and name up the rhythm there. Me I tell you, mother love to see her in a lyrical confrontation on a stage. She a go hard. She a go hard. Tune bad. Where you say action pack? Tune bad. Yeah. Tune bad, flow bad, everything bad. Yeah, Babsy. Hakeem say, yeah, man, tune. Everyone want me drop it again. That's a drop it, you know.
Drop it again. I'm gonna message her right now, see if she can forward over. Drop it again. Drop the song.
Yeah, but we're going too far. She can forward, but me don't want to do it tonight. I want to give her enough time, but she can forward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, but she can come see where I go on still. No problem then.
Yeah, yep, I'm gonna message her. I'm gonna stay here. Hold on.
Got to say, body fuck. Caroline say, one God for the ground killer. Stone say, drop it again. Sean say, run it back. All right. Request.
Bad like you, don't got like you, strong like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, vice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust you like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer with class. Bad like killer, don't got like killer. Strong like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, vice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust you like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they long like killer, vice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do streets, I me do it like killer. Phantom, I say my vibe sweet like killer. Save you, say, if you speak like killer. Cause people are tough and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I figure it like killer. Put food pan poor people play it like killer. See that? A man great, you fi tell him while he
Jano. I one of the baddest female list ever. You don't have to light up the screen if you don't want me to drop it again, you know. Me don't want no lukewarm something. Me want to see the screen light up if you don't want me to drop it again. I pay fire emoji, you don't have to drop on the screen if you don't want me to drop it again. Yeah, you don't have to light up the screen. You don't have to light up the screen.
bad like you, don't got like you, strong like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, vice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust you like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they long like killer, vice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do streets, I me do it like killer. Phantom, I say my vibe sweet like killer. Save you, say, if you speak like killer. Cause people are tough and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I figure it like killer. Put food pan poor people play it like killer. See that? A man great, you fi tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receive. Say to the fans, say me dark like Rodney. Hate and say for me talk like Rodney. More people in me heart like Rodney. Me keep it real for me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney. So me want shell every state like Rodney. Every day me young not age like Rodney. Me a DJ with a rage like Rodney. And if you this me you get a page like Rodney. So me do it make medicine like Rodney. I grade and NSC like Rodney. So them can't stop enemy like Rodney. But we no two friend enemy like Rodney. A man great, you fi tell him while.
Yo, Jano, it sound like, let me tell you, Sassy Platinum the pan the rhythm like say her voice make pan the rhythm. It don't sound like a sing, she sing pan the rhythm. It sound like her voice make pan the rhythm. Trust me. Road we say for Sashi Platinum, you know. Whole heap of artists have the talent and I do it, and the industry does a stifle them. I wonder if I mafia stifle Sashi. Yeah, Babsy.
You mix up, you know. I
Now,
just messaged her.
when I see when I see a talent like that, when I see a talent like that, and she not out them more, then you have to question what I go on.
True.
You know, you have to question what I go on, man.
True.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man. So everyone have a good night. It was a good talk, Scuba. You know how it is whenever Babsy come around the place. You know, I have to shake it up a little bit and do my little ting ting ting. Um, I gave Sassy the link to come and pass through. Hopefully she catches you before you go off. So big up yourself. Any other time you want me come through and we reason, Scuba, you know we always here. You know what I mean? We always here.
Yeah,
St. Thomas,
we
St.
there.
Thomas alumni, you know?
Yeah, man. We there every Saturday, man. Unless me definitely have the time, and me wish there was a way for me notify the people, like, cause sometimes things come up and me can't get to forward on Saturday, and would I like the people them know, cause a lot of people look forward to this, you know.
Create a group on your WhatsApp and create a channel on your Instagram. So when you're gonna go live, you can send it out, and when you to the group and send it out on the Instagram channel.
Great idea. We probably need to create an alliance group for sure.
Yeah,
That's a
so the
great idea.
channel, if you create it on IG, you can send out messages and then people they can't message you back. You can send the messages out though. So that's kind of a good way. Yeah, Sassy there. She messaging me. Let me see if I can get her to come through. All right. Big up yourself. Rambo, we'll link, man. Scuba. I'm gonna send I'm Sassy over here now.
All right, big up yourself.
All right,
But
easy.
Rambo, you're muting a Rambo if I try to talk. Unmute yourself. Well, it look like Rambo gonna sleep on the phone. Yeah, Caroline, we have to go create an alliance group. Keep the alliance family active. You understand what I say? So that is a good idea. I think that is a good idea. You see it? You can just talk to people and get great ideas. So I think set, you know.
Family.
Yeah, Rambo, where I say?
I got some people forward in the house and all. I have to go jump off soon. But as me I tell my friend.
Yeah, man, just press up the chat, because we soon running now. We're going over 2 hour mark, and we not really go too long, but more time when we capture the people in interest, we have to just go on all the vibes.
Yeah. For real, man.
Where you there, Rambo? Jamaica?
Yeah, man.
Alright, just big up the people, man.
Yeah, man, for real, man.
Yeah, big up the people, up. Yeah, people, big up on yourself. Respect for all of the people who pass through. Always great with us. All our vibes with the people. And yeah, we have contending views and everything somebody say you gotta agree. And some things you just don't know. So you have to do your own research and, check out the information. You get what me I say? But yeah, man, it's always good for all our vibes. And want to big up the people who are on the hustle. Because no 5 people who you see, they're on the live and listen to way. Them a do them warehouse job or, some of them are trucker. I do some long distance. So say when time we have all them vibes there, we are keep them company and them thing there. So big up every hustler. Everybody we are hustle it. Hustle for it and I try to make 2 ends meet. We understand that thing there. See? Yeah, King Higgins, Alliance Forever. You don't know the thing set. You're one of the day one them, Yeah, Suzy Q, 876. Yeah, man. We always try to keep it interesting, Got him to run back the song again. Yeah, where you say you want to hear Sashi again? Alright, I'm gonna drop it again.
Bad like you, young God like you, strong like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, vice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust you like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they along like killer, vice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do streets, I me do it like killer. Phantom a summer vibe sweet like killer. Save you say, me speak like killer. Cause people are tough and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I figure it like killer. Put food pan poor people play it like killer. See that a man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving.
Yeah man, hit up on YouTube.
Tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receive. Say to the fans, tell me dark like Rodney. Hate and say for me talk like Rodney. Poor people in me heart like Rodney. Me keep it real for me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney. So me want shell every state like Rodney. Every day me young now age like Rodney. Me a DJ with a rage like Rodney. And if you this me you get a page like Rodney. So me do it make medicine like Rodney. I grade and NSC like Rodney. So them can't stop enemy like Rodney. But we no two friend enemy like Rodney. A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great.
Yeah, I love the message of the song. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait till you agree with them time they are talk about the greatness. Yeah, man. Me believe in the message in the song too. But trust me, we Sashi Platinum and name up the rhythm there, yo. We eat no nam. Watch ya. Muma there. Sashi, you have to go pass through one of them night. Your song and name up the place. The people them love it. Cause here what? You have a question I ask you, Sashi. They make your voice pan the rhythm or they make the rhythm pan your voice. Because how me hear you deal with this, it don't look like they make the rhythm and then you go on it. It sound like say your video, the rhythm and your voice make together. I saw it sound like me. People Sashi there, I know, so no swear some love. The same love on our show from night.
Bad like you, young God like you, strong like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, vice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust you like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they along like killer, vice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do streets, I me do it like killer. Phantom a summer vibe sweet like killer. Save you say, me speak like killer. Cause people are tough and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me I figure it like killer. Put food pan poor people play it like killer. See that a man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Killer me rate everything where you believe in. And you deserve every blessing you receive. Say to the fans, tell me dark like Rodney. Hate and say for me talk like Rodney. Poor people in me heart like Rodney. Me keep it real for me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney. So me want shell every state like Rodney. Every day me young now age like Rodney. Me a DJ with a rage like Rodney. And if you this me you get a page like Rodney. So me do it make medicine like Rodney. I grade and NSC like Rodney. So them can't stop enemy like Rodney. But we no two friend enemy like Rodney. A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Kill me rate everything where you believe in, and you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Kill me rate everything where you believe in, and you deserve every blessing.
Yeah, people, so bless up everybody we pass through upon the live. Respect. And Sashi, if you're still there, if nobody never tell you, I'm going to tell you tonight, you're great, mama. You're great. You're great. You're great. Keep doing what you're doing. And bless up on yourself. See it? Yeah.
Bad like you, don't got like you, strong like you. Sassy Silva, me have killer ways. Killer instinct, vice and spin away. Me want be like killer, want pray like killer. Me no care about me like killer. Want bust you like killer, talk shout like killer. And I'm a full black suit like killer. Want be a boss like killer, with class like killer. Can't this come across like killer. And they along like killer, vice strong like killer. If you're this bung bang like killer. When me do streets, I me do it like killer. Phantom I say my vibe sweet like killer. Save you say, if you speak like killer. Cause people are tough and we say it like killer. Female general straight like killer. Sing some song with them rate like killer. One day me have a great like killer. Put food pan poor people plate like killer. See that? A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Kill me rate everything where you believe in, and you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great, tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Kill me rate everything where you believe in, and you deserve every blessing you receive. Say to the fans, say me dark like Rodney. They don't say for me talk like Rodney. More people in me heart like Rodney. Me keep it real for me start like Rodney. Want be a poor people god like Rodney. In a dance all me a trad like Rodney. Lyrically mad so me bad like Rodney. The pattern and style when me have like Rodney. So me want shell every state like Rodney. Every day me young now age like Rodney. Me a DJ with a rage like Rodney. And if you diss me you get a page like Rodney. So me do it make medicine like Rodney. I grade and NSC like Rodney. So them can't stop enemy like Rodney. But we no two friend enemy like Rodney. A man great, you fit tell him while him living. Nobody wait on the day when you grieving. Kill me rate everything where you believe in, and you deserve every blessing you receiving. A man great.